I was really inspired to start the Student Environmental Center at UC Santa Cruz when I uncovered stories about how students on other campuses were working to get their campuses to be more sustainable and have an influence on affecting national policy locally on campuses. And it made a lot of sense for universities to take leadership in, for example, committing to the Kyoto Protocol and things like that.
It's your leadership that you did at UC Santa Cruz that is really driving the country. And I know that you were dismayed that we didn't ratify the Kyoto Protocol, but it's through individual effort that we will get there. And starting with campuses, I think, is the key. So your formation of the Student Environmental Center is critical, and the influence that that is already having at using our LEED building rating system, which stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, is critical for the campus and also as a model for UC.
I wanted to build a movement on campus that would have a lasting influence and create a coalition between students, staff, faculty, and alumni on getting campuses to be more environmentally sustainable.
Well, Jessian, she put so much heart and effort into pulling everyone together, and she's such an amazing leader to really bring the SEC and all the people working together, to really create an environmental movement on campus.
That's one of the really powerful things about the SEC is that it continues to be pretty well organized and to have a strong idea of where it's headed.
One of our focuses was to build coalitions with ethnic student organizations, the gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender community, and we were able to see that there were people out there who were interested, who just had a different view of what environmentalism is.
As part of the Student Environmental Center's commitment to increase diversity in the environmental movement, we hosted an environmental justice forum named Ethnic Communities, Social Justice, and the Environment, Making the Connection. The goal of this was to increase awareness on campus of the necessity for the involvement of ethnic communities in the environmental movement.
Jessian's vision of the SEC has brought a level of legitimacy to the environmental movement that's been smoldering under the surface on this campus for decades. An example of that is going to be their permanent offices in this new student union building.
This year we're partnering with Greenpeace in an effort to form a larger environmental coalition with the various organizations at the other campuses within the UC system to commit the university to building LEED certified buildings in all new development, especially in Merced, and to emphasize solar power.
It's interesting though, every generation of students comes along with new ideas and new approaches. What counts is people that can size up a problem, think about what needs to be done, figure out mechanisms to bring about change, and take things to the next level. Today's issues, global climate change, major issues. Tomorrow's maybe something else. The point is the model of engaging, as Dave Brower said, caring enough, doing your homework, and then communicating, and as Julia Butterfly Hill's t-shirt tells us, do something.